Do you find yourself sabotaging your best efforts? You're striving to reach your health and fitness goals, and then bam, something sneaks up and you find yourself sabotaging yourself. Well, self-sabotage is usually because we have deeper drivers, deeper fears, not feeling safe. And so the way to address it with emotional freedom techniques is to embrace it and accept it. Rather than trying to beat yourself up because you're sabotaging yourself, you want to be more compassionate and curious about it so that you can go deeper and release the hold that these self-sabotaging behaviors have on you, which keep you from reaching your health and fitness goals. So today we're going to tap on addressing and releasing self-sabotaging behaviors that are keeping you from reaching your health and fitness goals or any other goals that you want to reach. Hi, I'm Maria LaPuma, and I help women stop emotional eating and end food addiction. And tapping is one of the techniques that I teach to my clients and students that can enable them to untangle the deeper drivers that are keeping them stuck in behaviors that are no longer serving them. If you're new to tapping, there'll be a link below where you can learn more about it. Today's purposes, I encourage you to take responsibility for yourself and tap along with me. So tune into a time when you felt like you were sabotaging yourself. Maybe you were doing wonderful on your health choices. You were eating well, you were moving your body, you were feeling really good about the efforts that you were making to reach your goals. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, comes this behavior where you find yourself diving into food or abandoning your exercise program. And you get frustrated and angry with yourself often, or think maybe there's something wrong with me. Well, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. As I said before, when we are sabotaging our best efforts, it's usually because there's deeper drivers. Maybe there's deeper fears. It doesn't feel safe. It's bringing up some deeper things that your body and your brain and your experiences are telling you that it's not safe to reach your goal. So, of course, we're going to release that because you deserve to reach your goal. You deserve to be healthy, happy, and free. You deserve to be successful. Sometimes we have beliefs that say it's not okay to be successful, or the people in our lives are going to leave us if we are too healthy or doing too well. Whatever it is for you, we can uncover it and we can shift it. Notice if you do sabotage your best efforts. Maybe you have finding yourself more recently, or maybe you're doing okay with it now, but there have been times when you have. I want you to tune into that and notice the feelings and the thoughts that accompany that behavior. Often our default when we sabotage ourselves is to beat ourselves up or to say, well, what's wrong with me? And push harder. But the pushing harder is not going to clear up the deeper driver that is keeping you stuck. On a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the most, how much do you sabotage yourself? And maybe you have one particular area in your life that you see yourself sabotaging yourself. Tune into something that has a high number, because the more specific you can be, the more effective this can be. Take a moment to think about it, and let's begin. We tap on the side of the hand. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And the beauty of EFT is we accept wherever we're at. Acceptance is the key. Even though I have this pattern of sabotaging myself, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this pattern of sabotaging myself, and I begin to wonder, is there something wrong with me? I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this pattern of sabotaging myself, and it makes me feel frustrated and angry, I deeply and completely accept myself right here and right now. So you want to embrace all of the feelings that this triggers for you. Again, if you're feeling angry with yourself or disappointed with yourself or frustrated with yourself, the beauty of EFT is to allow the feelings to move through you. You don't want to squish them down. You don't want to should on yourself. You want to accept, embrace, and allow. And as you do that, you can release the feelings that are keeping you in a self-sabotaging behavior. Because the truth is that when we are sabotaging ourselves, it's usually an act of self-love. On a deeper level, maybe we don't feel safe. It's threatening something else in our life. And so we want to get to that and release that. So tune into that feeling of sabotage, all the feelings that come up for you. The last time you sabotaged yourself, maybe there's guilt and shame and disappointment. And we'll go through the points, tapping and releasing. So tap on the top of the head. Take a deep breath in and let it go. All of these feelings, every time I sabotage myself. I feel frustrated and even question if there's something wrong with me. Why am I sabotaging myself? I want so much to reach my goals. I want so much to be free. And yet this self-sabotaging behavior insidiously creeps in and unravels all of the efforts that I've been putting in to reach my goals. And I often feel frustrated and confused and even feel too discouraged to try again. And even though I have this pattern of sabotage, today I choose to accept myself, to be curious and compassionate with myself. Maybe there's a deeper wisdom here. Maybe there are deeper reasons why I'm holding on to these behaviors that don't serve me. Maybe they are serving me on some deeper level. So even though I have this pattern of sabotaging myself, I choose to accept myself with compassion, with curiosity. I choose to forgive myself and anyone else that has contributed to this sabotaging behavior. And as you're tapping, I want you to just tune into the behavior, maybe get a little movie of yourself, a little picture, and notice the feelings that come up for you as you're observing yourself. Maybe there's anger, frustration. Maybe you have the impulse to beat yourself up and blame yourself. How can you be more compassionate with yourself and more curious? How can you look at this in a different way? Because pushing harder is not going to solve the problem. It's looking differently. This sabotaging behavior, it keeps me frustrated and overwhelmed and doesn't allow me to reach my goals. And even though I want to reach my goals so much, so badly, this insidious sabotaging behavior creeps in and takes me off course. I'm open to looking at this in a different way. I'm open to looking at what are the deeper fears and drivers that are keeping me stuck. Maybe I'm afraid of being successful. Maybe the people in my life will leave me if I'm doing too well. Maybe they'll feel jealous of me. Maybe I'll have to address other issues that come up with being successful in meeting my goals. Today I choose to look at this self-sabotage differently, to have compassion for myself, to accept it, to have forgiveness for myself and anyone else that contributed to this pattern. And from that place of acceptance and compassion and forgiveness, I can choose to look at the deeper drivers that are keeping me stuck in this pattern. Maybe I sabotage myself as a way to beat myself up, an excuse to beat myself up. Today I choose to love, honor, and accept myself. I release the need to beat myself up. I release the need to sabotage myself. I choose to look at this in a new way, to have compassion for myself. Maybe there's a part of me that's really scared to reach my goals. Maybe as I'm aligning with my health and fitness goals, I'm losing weight and it doesn't feel safe to release the excess weight. Today I choose to love, honor, and accept myself wherever I'm at, so that I can approach this in a new and different way. And I forgive myself for all the times that I sabotaged myself and anyone else that contributed to this sabotaging behavior. I choose to accept myself with love and compassion. I'm so grateful and appreciative that I'm taking a different look at this. I'm so grateful and appreciative that I'm learning how to heal the deeper drivers that are keeping me stuck in patterns that no longer serve me or anyone else. I deserve to reach my goals. I deserve to be healthy, happy, and free. And with gentleness and kindness, I can start to feel safer to let go of those things that keep me stuck in behaviors that no longer serve me or anyone else. I'm grateful and appreciative that I'm taking the time today to release this, to tap on this, to let this go. I don't need to sabotage myself anymore. And if I fall back into that behavior, I can accept myself with love and compassion, forgive myself, and then re-engage. I can let go of the need to push myself and to beat myself up and blame myself. My body's trying to protect me. Maybe I have some deep-seated beliefs that are telling me it's not safe to reach my goals. I can start to address those deep-seated feelings and beliefs. I can change those beliefs, start to feel safer within myself. Remember that I am worthy and deserving of success in meeting my goals. I'm grateful and appreciative for my willingness to persevere so that I can shift these behaviors into behaviors that serve my highest good. It begins with accepting myself wherever I am. Even if I am doing seemingly destructive behaviors, remembering that there's a deeper wisdom behind that. I choose to accept myself with compassion today. I choose to forgive myself for choosing behaviors that no longer serve me. And today I'm open and willing and able to make those changes so that I can stop the destructive patterns and align with patterns and behaviors that serve my highest good. I choose to accept myself. I choose gratitude and appreciation for myself and my willingness to show up for myself today. I'm grateful and appreciative that I can let go of what no longer serves me and align more fully with behaviors, with thoughts, with actions that align with my highest good. And keep tapping through the round and breathing and allowing and noticing the feelings, the thoughts, the emotions, the memories that arise when you think about the sabotaging behavior. And as you release that, release and let go, all of those memories, all of those feelings, all of those beliefs that no longer serve you, you can unravel the deeper drivers that are keeping you stuck in these behaviors. And as you unravel these behaviors, you can absolutely reach your goals. You deserve to be healthy, happy, and free. It begins with acceptance of where you're at, embracing yourself with compassion and curiosity, accepting your body, mind, and spirit. And as you do that, you will be able to show up for yourself and others. You can bring your hands to your heart, one hand over the other. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And tune into your body and notice how you're feeling now. Now, this sequence may have triggered a lot of thoughts, feelings, and emotions for you. It's good to journal, to write these things down and start tapping on the deeper drivers that are coming up for you. I remember years ago when I was in a cycle of destructive binging. I would binge like once a month. My initial default was to beat myself up. When I started to be more compassionate and curious, I realized that part of the reason I was doing it was I had a deep need to beat myself up. So I chose to be more compassionate with myself. The need to beat myself up was no longer coming up because I wasn't using that behavior to beat myself up. And so the need to binge stopped. The need to turn to destructive behaviors stopped. So I hope that this was effective for you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. If you are stuck in sabotaging behaviors and having difficulty reaching your health and fitness goals, it's often helpful to have a practitioner help you because sometimes we're too close to ourselves to see the deeper drivers. Go ahead and book a free strategy call with me and we can talk about how we might work together so that you can be finally free. You deserve to be healthy, happy, and free, and I'm happy to help you. I am a certified master practitioner of emotional freedom techniques and other mind-body techniques that can help you to be finally free. And until next time, keep on taking good care of yourself. Bye now.